Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm down at the yard and I'm going to be doing a short interview with the owner, Jake Swift. So the name of this yard is now Joe's Stable. It was Hazel Farm a few years ago, but Jake has taken over now after his granddad Joe passed away. But this yard is absolutely fabulous. I've had two of my horses here. Both of them did really well. And over the last 6 months, Jake has made some tremendous improvements to the yard and things can only get better. So while we're here, we're going to take a walk down to the fields to see the horses and I'm going to show you exactly how much field they have. So this is the first field just down from the yard and there's plenty more all around. And the other horses are just right down the bottom and we'll go and say hello to them in a moment. Alright, we're right down at the bottom field and here are the rest of the horses enjoying their green pasture. Alaska was having a bit of a flighty moment a few seconds ago, but I think they've calmed down a bit now, but definitely enjoying this wonderful grass and enjoying this beautiful day. Believe that. Oh, a little madam. Look at her. It's all flighty. So I've got to walk all the way back up here now. No rest for the wicked, eh? But I could do with the steps. Good morning everyone, we're here at Joe's Stable and we're going to interview Jake Swift now and here's the man himself. So Jake, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you very
nice
much
to
for
meet
having
you.
me.
Give you a hug.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for
no
having
problem.
me.
So your own yard, eh?
Yes.
How did that come about?
So this is my grandfather's yard.
Okay.
He ran the place for nearly 45 years.
Wow.
This was his everything really. So for me, in my current job, I was an actor and model and that kind of stuff. But
brilliant.
I left that path to kind of continue my granddad's legacy.
Okay.
And keep it going. And what a legacy he left behind.
Absolutely fantastic place. So have you always had a passion for horses?
My passion for horses kind of started from a young age, coming around here,
Okay.
you know, from when I was first born really.
Okay.
My earliest memory really is walking through the stables and looking at the horses, and
yeah.
for me that's always been a big thing in my life, and going forward it will always be a big thing in my life.
Yeah. So working with your granddad when you were young?
That's right.
You did all that?
Yep. So I'd like to say I was his right hand man. You know, everything he done, I done with him, and what a man to learn off, what a teacher to teach.
Yeah.
So
you're quite traditional, or you're more modern?
For me, it's very important to keep his ways.
Yes.
This place ran perfectly for 40 plus years.
Yeah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
So for me, it's to keep his ways and keep his tradition, keep his legacy alive, and that's to me that's more important than anything.
So quite tradition is the way you bring the horses in.
Yep, everything's traditionally like that. So my grandfather believed in having horses, do what they like, not to feel restricted in a way. So when we bring them up, they come up in groups of 4. We don't lead our horses up, they come up together. It's almost like a bit of an American style really, with the way they used to herd horses up, but it's in safe groups of 4.
That's it.
They come up nice and safe, so and it's worked perfect.
Brilliant. I really do like the natural way that you bring the horses in. It's very sort of their own sort of way to do it. They do it in the wild, so you just got to keep that going.
Exactly, yeah. And I think for me, it's so important to keep these horses in their, you know, their natural habitats in a way. You know, they're out grazing on their own. They're not in restricted small spaces where they can only graze. We've got massive fields to run around and graze in, and you'll find they're a lot calmer coming up that way, and people trying to lead them up as such, because they're not being restricted. They want to stop on the way, they can stop on the way. And like I said, it's worked perfect for so many years. So if it's not broke, don't fix it.
So how many acres do you have?
I think there's roughly around at the minute currently about 146, 147.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's a great plot, and that's just been added on over the years from what my granddad's managed to keep adding on and keep building on it.
And how does that work? They move from field to field?
Yeah, so they rotate every 6 weeks, so they've always got grazing. I can stand by this saying by saying we've got the best grazing around in the Midlands, especially. We don't suffer with like really waterlogged fields and stuff like that. So and the fact that we can keep rotating and we give the other field time to rest, it works perfect.
So do you ride yourself?
I have rid myself, when I was younger. I don't find much time anymore. I don't find much time anymore, but yeah, I can ride.
Yeah. Do you have your own horse?
I don't. I've got all these beautiful horses I have to look after.
You can pick from them whichever one you want.
Exactly.
So what are your plans for the future? Improvements, changes?
Improvements, changes. It's just to keep going. I feel like my granddad brought us this far, and for me now, it's about going again. You know, there's only so much he could do in his lifetime, which was amazing what he'd done.
Absolutely.
And if I can do half of what he's done, I'll be over the moon with it. So it's about going again and trying to improve the place and seeing what I can change and things I can do different and better, and just keep pushing on, really. Just keep pushing on.
I had 2 of my horses here. Kevin, when he was very ill, and without your granddad's knowledge and expertise and help, I don't think we'd have got through. So he was a remarkable man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolute legend.
Oh, he was, he was. And I think for him, horses was his life. That was all he ever done. That's all he ever knew. And ever since, you know, he was a little boy, this is all he ever wanted to do. They used to sit round a fire, 14 of them, and they, you know, they go, "What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up?" And no matter what, he always said, "I want to own a farm and I want to work with horses," and that's what he'd done. And he managed to gather such an amazing knowledge on horses for all them years of working with them. And for me now, it's about building it again and learning that knowledge. He taught me quite a lot, but it's about learning it again so I could help people like yourself. If that happens here, I can be here to help the same way he was.
So how many horses have you got here at the moment?
There's 26 here at the moment. 26.
Do you have any spaces?
We've got 3 more spaces available.
Okay.
Get in contact if you want
to. I was going to say, so if people are interested, where can they contact you?
You can find us on the internet. If you put in Hazel Farm, my number will come up. Also on Facebook and stuff like that. We're also on Instagram as well. So, you know, if you need to catch me or find me, you can. So.
Okay, we'll put that on the details below for you people if you want to get in touch about any livery spaces. And tell us a bit more about your acting and modelling.
I was an actor since I was about 8 or 9. I've been in various different things, TV shows and stuff like that. So it was a massive right-hand turn really coming into this. As much as it was almost felt so natural to do because I worked with him all my life and he trusted me to carry on his legacy, and almost as it was normal, it was a massive right-hand turn. You know, I've been flying around the world doing bits and bobs, and but yeah, that was an interesting part of life, and for me, it's about opening another avenue now and going again. So,
any more plans to do any more?
At the minute, I've took a step back on that kind of stuff, just for the year, just so I can really focus here and get things going, to make sure this place is happily running. And then, you know, maybe we can revisit it. Maybe we can have a TV show here, maybe, or something like that. Yeah, of course. Okay,
so can we have a little tour
of the yard? Of course. So we'll start over here. Follow me. Okay, so this is your outdoor stables. We've got 8 stables out here which are ready to go. This is where we have 3 spaces available as well, which overlooks our massive menage here, which then continues to look on what a fabulous view.
Wow.
Yeah, so when you are riding in the school, you can look out on that, or, you know, even if you come up in the evening to tend to your horse, you can look out on that as well. So I think that's a beautiful feature to have here for these outdoor stables. Yeah,
fantastic. So have you got any plans for the arena?
The arena, yeah. So eventually we do want to resurface the arena. And we are looking at trying to get some floodlights up as well, so it's possible to ride in these, because it's now winter, you know, it's getting darker at night. And so darker earlier on, sorry.
Yeah,
so we want to put some floodlights up so people can ride at night as well.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I think everybody would be fighting to get in there.
Exactly.
They
exactly.
will, yeah.
So again, baby steps, and
that's it.
Eventually we'll get there.
You will get there. Yeah.
So this is if people that do want that extra bit of hay.
Yeah.
Here we offer a feed and hay as well.
Okay.
But again, like yourself, you would like an extra hay net, or you want to make sure they've got even more than normal. People can buy a hay net, buy a bale of hay, sorry, and put that in there. So this is kind of their space where their bales are, and this is their bale, and that's it. No one else can touch that.
That's fantastic.
And then I'll bring you inside into the indoor stables. This is the indoor stable. Excuse the mess of the minute. We are currently mucking out.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so there is 23 stables in here, including your tack room, which is there for people where you want to put your saddle and stuff. More expensive stuff we put in there. This place is locked up at night. It's CCTV as well, 24-hour surveillance.
Fantastic.
So these are your indoors. We try to keep smaller horses in here,
right?
And the bigger horses outside.
Okay.
It just works a little better.
Sense,
they're a little bit bigger outside, so that's what we do. So yeah, this is the cafeteria room. So like I said, if you come up here and you see to your horse, and then you fancy a cup of tea or that kind of stuff, come in here. You'll always find people in there having a bit of a chat as well. That's one of the best things about this yard is everyone gets on with everyone.
That's good.
It's a great community here as well. It's almost like one big family. So this way you can come in, have your tea, have a biscuit if you fancy. These bins here are all full of feed because some horses have different diets. They do. So all these bins are allocated to certain horses as well. But yeah, so this is your indoor.
Fantastic. So if anyone wanted to bring their own lorry or trailer, is there somewhere they can bring it here?
Absolutely. We have perfect parking spots up there for horse trailers, that kind of stuff, and that will come into your livery as well. Again, this is CCTV, it's 24-hour surveillance, so they're lovely and safe up there, and when they need to be used, they're very easy to pull out, and away you go to your shows, etc., that kind of stuff. So
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So what's a typical day for you?
A typical day for me? Wow. Right. Let me think.
I'll put you on the spot there.
No. Okay. So a typical day for me is waking up at the crack of dawn, nice and early. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Have my breakfast, come to the farm. We start off by letting out the indoor horses first. They go into the bottom field, which they're currently in paddock 1 at the bottom. Once they're all out, we then move on to our outdoor stables, which are in paddock 6, which is at the front. So they go into there because the herd is split. So there's 7 in the front field, and then we've got, I believe, don't quote me on this, my maths is terrible, could be 14 or so in the top field. So that's my typical day, and get the tractor out and see what the day brings me.
And you still love it?
Oh, love it. Absolutely love it.
Do you ever get a day off?
Why would I want a day off? I'm on holiday every day. I'm on holiday every day here, so I don't need a day. Honestly, it's farming, horses, it's a way of life. And I'm more than privileged really to be able to live this life and say that this is a job really. It's a fantastic way to live, and it's something I really do enjoy.
Well, your granddad would be very proud of you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. I think he'd be proud of everyone here. Everyone, you know, we've all come together as a yard, as a community, to make the place thrive. And it doesn't take one, it takes everyone. So, you know, we've all come together, and it's we're making it the best.
Well, it's absolutely fantastic and lovely to speak to you
today.
Thank you.
No, thank you
so much for your time.
It's a cuddle. It's a cuddle. Thank you. Make sure and subscribe, everyone. Make sure like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. And if you want to find out more about Jake and more about the yard, you can look in the comments below. I will put the link there later. Thank you again, guys. Take care and see you soon.